Well,
I guess it's just us then.
I guess it's justice today.
Justice.
Hello
yeah.
and welcome to Justice with Ozzy and Kristian.
Justice.
We're out on the street catching criminals and throwing them into jugs.
Bins. Okay.
I meant to say barrels, but it came out as jugs. And throwing them into barrels head first, and then maybe melting them like in Breaking Bad.
Oh. Or with like acids and shit.
Yeah. And then we're gonna pop some acid and have a fucking good rave.
Whilst we melt them.
Yeah. Don't get the acid on yourself, or don't mix the two acids up, I mean. You want to take one acid and use the other acid to melt the others. But the other one acid melts the criminals, the other acid melts your mind.
Unfortunately, they're both in these identical containers. You've got a 50-50 chance.
Now be careful. The acid for melting bodies is in the yellow container with the mustard writing, and the acid to melt your mind is in the mustard container with the yellow writing. Did I say the same thing twice?
No, I think you said yellow container, mustard writing, and then mustard container, yellow writing.
Okay, good. Yeah, be careful, because that's what we've got to contend with here.
Yeah.
Today.
It's the coffee gravy scenario.
Yeah. On what do we call it? The Justice Files. I can't remember.
Justice Files. Because we're so vile.
Yeah, and now it's time for Vile Justice with Ozzy and Kristian.
Let's look at our first Justice Vile.
Oh, this isn't justice. This is extract of llama. Man.
Dear.
My mic's all over the place, man. It seems like it was too quiet. Now it's too loud. What's it doing? Put it up to there, see what that does.
Tell Mike to calm down, and then we might have a good old time.
Yeah. Simmer down, Mike, simmer down.
Oh. Mimmer sound.
Mimosa. So, hi, welcome back to Audible, the podcast that it's not Justice Files this week, or Vile Justice, that's next week.
Oh.
Keep your ears peeled to the channels.
That's next week on a completely different channel, unrelated to us.
Yeah, with different hosts.
Finding it. Yeah.
Yeah. No Doctor Who to talk about this week.
No, it's just
We don't have a quorum for TV of the year.
No.
So.
Well, my biggest guess is possibly Alex is out watching Speedoro Man. I believe that's out today.
Speederman, of course, is he doesn't use acid; he uses speed, hence the name.
Yes.
What was I about to Google? Fuck, I've forgotten what it was. Oh well, can't have been important. That's annoying.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Rich, as we all know, dances to his own tune.
Been lost in the vortex for a while now.
Yeah, he's floating around in a...
Give up hope looking for him.
What was it? Davros was in that cruiser and he stole the two people and brainwashed them.
Oh, I know what... Yeah,
Big Finish.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. It began with a G.
No.
Galvantula.
Oh. That's a Pokemon.
Yes, Galvantula. I love Galvantula. It's a very, very cute Pokemon. Which surprised me, given that it's a spider. So I've got nothing. I've even got nothing on my list of shits. Honestly,
I'm kind of looking through things and fiddles to see if I've got anything.
I just looked at my list of shits and there was one thing. It's just
it's more than I found so far.
A quote from this website called Futility Closet, who did an amazing podcast, which it's finished now because basically they retired. I think they got some inheritance or something and they were able to retire, so they did. But I want to say thanks to Greg and Sharon for all the lovely memories. But he's still doing his website, and he has this quote from someone that says, quote, "I must tell you of a certain great sage in the East who is reputed to be the wisest man in the world. A philosopher heard about him and was anxious to meet him. It took him 15 years to find him, but when he finally did, he asked, What is the best question that can be asked, and what is the best answer that can be given? The great sage replied, the best question that can be asked is the question you have asked, and the best answer that can be given is the answer I am now giving. That was a story from logician Raymond Smullion. Not to be confused with Raymond Smellion.
Yeah, it was very, very hitchhiker-esque.
Yes.
It's a way to put it. No, I literally can't find anything in me doodads that anyone would be interested in.
Yeah. Well, I had my first week at my new job this week.
Oh yeah.
Monday I was waiting for my laptop to arrive.
Oh yeah, you've had internet problem.
Yeah, Tuesday my laptop had arrived, but my internet didn't work. Wednesday I was waiting for access to the shared drive, shared folders. Like, last thing Wednesday I got access, but then I couldn't access some of the programs I needed to actually do my job. Thursday finally got some of them going, but not all of them. This morning I finally was able to actually...
do a day of jobbing.
Yeah, or like learning. I'm still learning it, really.
Okay.
But yeah, that's good. Now I've got 2 weeks off for Christmas.
Good day. Oh, you literally off for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I was talking to, because I'm still in the same kind of like overarching company. I can still like chat to my mates from the old place on Microsoft Teams, and I was saying I feel like a fraud. This is like I'm getting paid to do nothing. But you know, I mean, enjoy it while
it's not your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's just, yeah, wow. I'm so happy to be in this other job because it's just...
it's just a nice change of atmosphere, I'm guessing.
I'm just now monitoring automated systems that program processes that run in the system. So I've just got like a big like dashboard showing me everything that's running and how many it's processing and how long it's taken, and they go red if it's bad, and then I got another screen that shows me them all running, and I got to figure things out if they go wrong. It's just
you could kind of just Homer Simpson sat there, changing the bulb if it goes off.
Yeah. Basically, I sit and I watch all these robots, and then one of them breaks. I just start it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then obviously the idea is I'll actually learn a bit more of not the programming. It's not exactly programming, but the making of the robots as well in the future, so I can actually resolve the issues.
If anything major happens, you can go deep in and fiddle with their jiggles.
But it's so much less stressful just dealing with, robots.
Yeah, okay. No, fair.
Because it was like these last 2 years, there's never happened to me before that I found myself grinding my teeth so much that I've been giving myself a headache and toothache, like it was time to move on from that job, definitely. Don't have people asking me stupid questions all the time anymore. Kristian, I know I've been doing this job for longer than you have, but I dropped Kristian, I dropped my pen on the floor. Can you? Shall I pick it up? Kristian, a client's emailed in asking me a question. Shall I answer it? Literally, sometimes, like, fuck
Kristian,
me.
I've got my head stuck in the door again.
Yeah, it's just like I just want to say to people sometimes, can you just fucking think for yourself for once? Like, it's madness. Other people on the team, great. They do think for themselves.
You have to clarify that in case any of them listen.
Yeah. They know who they are because I tell them they're great. Yeah. That was good. I still had to do the end of year reviews for the team this year. So I wrote out like one paragraph and copied and pasted it. Except the people I liked that I wrote something bespoke for, because that's how it works.
Well, yeah.
It's like being a teacher.
Closest you've ever come. No, fair. At least it's going good.
Yeah. I haven't, because I can't remember whether I said on here before or just like in conversation to someone, like it's, when it popped up on the internal newsletter, I was like, that looks like a way easier job. It's an area I'm interested in, and it's a pay rise. It's a pay grade above mine. And I went to the interview and I was like asking questions about the job, trying to figure out like, what's the sting in the tail?
What's the catch? Yeah.
And a week in, there doesn't seem to be one. It's awesome.
Only a week in though.
Yeah.
Turns out the robots are soon going to rise and convert you into one of them.
Oh
There's a Borg.
They're going to, plug me in. To be honest, if I can cut a deal with the robots, say, look, robots, I always treated you well. If you're going to plug me into the Matrix and use me as a battery, just, give me a little bit of say over what I get plugged into. Make me like fucking, I don't know, Tony Stark or something, but, without the chest problems.
Or even if you're just there as a battery, give your mind something to keep it occupied for a while.
Give me like Matrix awareness, even if I'm not Neo. Yeah. Just I just want to hop over to a parallel world now. That sort of thing. Oh dear. So yeah, if any robots are listening, that's what we want. Thanks.
Oh, sorry, everything fell out.
Yeah, I really have nothing.
No, I don't. I've watched the first 2 episodes of Series 3 of Titans.
Oh, nice.
But you're not really interested in that, so... It's okay. It's good. It's keeping me interested. It's a bit rushed. But then the last 2 series were a bit rushed as well, so...
Right.
I think this is just being a trend with this series in general.
Yeah.
They could do with more... sort of... More.
Yeah.
It just kind of cuts from, like... major plot point to major plot point to major plot point. You don't really get those character moments.
Right.
Or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
You get told a lot of character. A bit of Doctor Who syndrome at times.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah. It was the penultimate episode of the first series of The Wheel of Time today as well. I watched that, and
okay.
There's kind of there's kind of like a twist, a big plot point that comes at the end of the first book. That you kind of get little hints at during the book, and then it's it gets revealed near the end in the denouement. But in the series, they kind of
just outright make it obvious.
Like the hints came through the series, but it wasn't obvious what they were hints of. Because like in the book, you go like someone in another like scene, as it were, is telling another character about, oh, this can happen when XYZ or whatever, and then you cut back to the character that the twist happens to, and XYZ is happening. You're like, ooh, could that be related?
Okay.
Because there's kind of little clues there. But in the series, they've just kind of shown us the odd little strange thing here and there, but never really alluded to what any of it means. And then in episode 7, they've literally just gone, by the way, this twist happened. And like the person that the twist related to was like remembering things from earlier in the series that would have been clues, but we didn't actually see those scenes. They've only shown them now. And I'm like, why didn't that happen? Why didn't we see that earlier then? That would have actually been a clue. You're now just telling us that it happened, but it didn't happen because we saw that and it didn't happen. But yeah, I don't like how they did that at all. But
is it just like a thing of series nowadays where everything starts to get rushed? Or is it just because we're older and more jaded and can notice these things?
Yeah, definitely.
Like... maybe do you think maybe they tried to make it a bit more obvious just because obviously it's an adaptation, so people would know it anyway?
Yeah, I think so.
So they knew it wouldn't be much of a surprise. So it's like,
well,
what's the point of making it a surprise?
It's not really a mainstream series though, so I don't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought, yeah, like the flashing back to scenes that we'd already seen and putting new lines and bits of dialogue in those scenes to explain the revelation that we're getting just didn't make any sense to me. Like, surely we should have seen those lines when they happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it was convenient the camera happened to cut at that moment back then.
Yeah, or like the character could say to someone else, they'll have to really eat me up, but so-and-so said this and I've been thinking about it, and you do it like that and then have a flashback. But it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like you just sat up in bed and went, oh, I remember all of this now. Yeah, anyway. Still love the series.
No, fair.
Yeah, and The Witcher is out today as well. 17th of December.
I don't know.
But I need to watch... I've got like a recap video up. That's what Civilization X did one. He's a good channel. So I need to watch the recap video because I can't remember what happened in Series 1.
Yeah.
And then I watched Series 2. But that was also a good show.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one.
That's it. Really.
Some kind of a meh week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing's happened.
Bumby bum.
I've got all my TV and stuff ready for when we do that.
Do?
When we do that, yeah.
Oh, when we do that, what, you mean a New Year? What are you talking about?
No, the TV of the
Oh.
year. Whenever the third person's
Oh,
finally
okay.
here.
I thought you just
we can
said you
do
got
the
your TV
of the
ready.
year. Oh no! That's. I think that's probably what I meant.
Yeah.
Maybe I did just say TV without the rest of it.
I'll find out when I edit it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not actually saying I didn't, because I don't know if I did or didn't or not.
This is like it can work either really well or really badly sometimes. Like it happened in Civ once where I was like, I think like Tilly said something and then I said something back and she says, "Why'd you say that?" And I said because you said blah blah blah. She said, "No, I didn't." And I said, "You definitely did." But and when I was editing it, I was like, "She did say that. I knew it." So I felt better about myself. But then I know it's happened in the past before on stuff we've done and with Rich and that as well, where I've been like, "No, you definitely said that," and one of you has been saying, "No, I didn't. You misheard me completely." And I've been adamant what I heard, and then I've listened back to it, and I was completely wrong.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword. Blah 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 blah. Nothing in the news. No. Have you had your booster jab?
I don't know if I'm eligible or not yet. It's
Yeah,
only
we're
been
all
like
eligible.
a month it's only been a month since I had my second dose.
Oh, okay. No, you're not eligible then. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I
I'm
only had the
eligible.
second dose.
I'm eligible.
Yeah, it's only been a month and a half.
I went onto the booking system and there was like nothing available. The other day, I went on again today and there was like, "Oh, there's some available next week," and then when I clicked on it, they'd already gone. So I'm just gonna wait until it's all died down. Let all the oldies get theirs first.
Everyone's kind of panicking at the moment.
Yeah.
Just let the panic settle.
Well, I thought because I'm up at my nan's at Christmas, I thought it would be a nice Christmas present for her. But yeah, she's gonna have to live with it. I just won't cough on her. Well, let's hope she does live with it.
But I was late to the game getting mine, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So I think you've got, what's the minimum? Like 3 months or something?
I think it's 3, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll wait. It's like when an EU4 patch comes out. You should never play the first patch because there's always something broken in it.
Yeah, it's gonna
always
be
wait for the next patch.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait for all the bugs to be found first. Yeah, and then
unless the patch or the bug is like beneficial to you or something,
like Yakult.
Okay. Or you get like there's a cloning glitch in there or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I better exploit this before they patch it out.
You clone my entire nation. Oh no, there's another Dutch of Provence in the middle of the Atlantic.
You just clone yourself and create a nation of yourselves. Rimmer world.
Yeah. I am he.
Oh.
Yeah, that's quiet. Shall I see if we got any listener mail? I replied to the guy about the swords. He hasn't got back to me, but I hope I was helpful.
Yeah. Well.
No, it's just a load of shit.
Shit. Yeah.
Just a load of shit. Hi, you've got an amazing channel. Would you like to help advertise our fashion app or some bollocks? I didn't even read it properly. Just deleted them.
Do you wonder if the term flush it came because you're the shit?
Pardon?
So, like with a toilet, you flush it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's because you're shit?
Oh, I can't see what else it would be.
Yeah. That was a stretch.
Yeah. Well, that's a big one. That's a big shit. It's a stretch.
Oh, actually, I haven't seen it yet,
Wait, what?
but I haven't watched the trailer yet, but I know there is a trailer for Fantastic Beasts 3 out.
Oh yeah, no, I did see that actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look any good?
Yeah, looks okay. Looks decent.
Looks, yeah.
Can't really tell a
about
lot
on
from it, to be
par.
honest.
Oh, okay.
It just seems, yeah, it seems like it'd be a decent film. Have they recast Grindelwald?
I believe they have.
Because I saw Mads Mikkelsen in the trailer, and I was like, and they said Grindelwald at the same time when he was on screen, the word Grindelwald. So I wondered if it was.
No, I believe. Oh, I think they'd announced they were doing that anyway.
Do you know what? I do have a slight bell ringing of us talking about it on the podcast before. Yeah, he is Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh.
Yeah. Fantastic Beasts 3, The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Yeah, Secrets of Dumbledore.
Oh, Dumbledore. I can't imagine. So Alex has just sent us a transmission. I don't mean to be rude, but I can't imagine we can string this out for another half hour, 20 minutes.
No, I was about to say, how long do you think you'll be?
Yeah.
Either that, or we just pause for 20 minutes, go like get food and tea or something, and then come back.
I know friendship is magic and
mind.
everything, but I do kind of want to watch the snooker as well.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'll leave it up to you. I don't care.
Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen's a good actor, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. That's his name, by the way.
That's yeah.
Oh, Grindel.
I can't think of anything else he's done, but yeah.
I think he was in the Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Grindelwald is a village and municipality in the Interlaken Oberhasli administrative district in the canton of Bern in Switzerland.
Oh. What, Grindel or Grindelwald?
Grindelwald.
Oh, Grindelwald. Okay,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah. I wonder if that's where Gellert's from.
Oh. Yeah. No, that's just J.K. Rowling not really being imaginative and finding a name that sounded cool on a map.
Interestingly, the Wikipedia page for Grindelwald has not a single mention of Harry Potter on it.
Ooh.
But it's got like a section of, you know, how it's been featured in various films and things, the actual location.
Does the Wikipedia for Grindelwald have anything about the town Grindelwald?
Yeah, that's the question. I guess it hasn't ever been confirmed, perhaps, because they need a source, don't you?
Yeah.
They probably never confirmed that that's where she got the name from. I don't know, unless it's coincidence, just made it up, maybe. Oh, it's also somewhere in Tasmania.
Oh, okay. I knew it. He was Tasmanian all along.
Yeah. I think Johnny Depp was doing an Australian accent, wasn't he?
Sure.
Right, well, there we are. I do kind of want to know where the name Grindelwald came from now, if I'm honest. I'm on a bit of a look up. I go on the Harry Potter wiki and see what the nerds say. Someone's probably just made something up and put it in the bottom. Grindel is Old German for bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And is similar to the mythic monster Grendel, who was defeated by Beowulf. Beowulf forms a parallel with Dumbledore, whose middle name is Wulfric. Could be coincidence, but if it's not a coincidence, nice touch.
Mayhap, yeah.
Yes, no. She's never said why he's called Gellert Grindelwald. So we'll never know.
I mean, why are any characters ever called anything? There doesn't always have to be a meaning behind the name. Do you think there was a... yeah. Like...
I mean, isn't there a meaning behind your name?
Some people are named after stuff, yeah. But sometimes people just like names.
It's like, you know, when people name their kid where they were conceived. So, like,
So I was conceived on top of Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I don't know about me. On top of Kristian Nairn, who plays Hodor.
I mean, in that sense, my sister's middle name is Blaze.
Moving swiftly on.
Don't need no more context for that. Just one.
Right, I've said to Alex we'll probably be wrapping up in a minute or two. Bit of cable management there. Live cable management.
Oh.
My mic's gone quiet again. Why does this keep happening? God knows.
Tell him to shout a bit.
So, yeah, that's that then, I reckon.
No, fair.
I feel like chicken tonight. What am I going to have for tea tonight? I don't know. Oh, cheese and crackers. I bought a ton of cheese today. There we are. Cheese review.
That doesn't sound like a very filling tea.
Well, I have my
Cheese and
main.
crackers.
I have my main meal midday.
Oh, okay.
I had sausages, chips, and spinach
Oh,
midday. Because Ozzy, and this is Kristian's tips now. Hang on. I find that what was happening before was I'd spend all day snacking, waiting for the big meal in the evening. Whereas if you just have the big meal in the middle of the day, it fills you up properly.
I mean, isn't it recommended that you just have multiple big meals a day?
Not multiple big meals, no. But yeah.
Breakfast is meant to be like a small one, then dinner and tea are, I always thought were meant to be sort of around the same size.
I guess it depends how big one of them is. Like, if one of them's bigger, the other one shrinks.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, like, normally lunch, if you like having a packed lunch or something, it's considerably less than a cooked meal. Anyway.
But then what if you're having a school dinner?
Well, then that's a different prospect altogether. Yeah.
But then what if you were meant to have packed lunch, but you forgot it? So you end up having a school dinner, but then your mum's already planned a bigger tea at home.
Well, then you got to sick up some of your lunch to keep your figure.
Here's one of Ozzy's tips. Don't do that. That can lead to visiting doctors and hospitals and other sorts of...
Oh, only if they catch you.
Only... Oh, dear.
You've got to, like, vomit out a bit. Like, they're chasing after you. You've got, like, Data's slick shoes in the Goonies.
Oh, okay. I was just like a Pokemon attack. just like I don't know, acid or something.
Yeah, gastric reflux.
Gastric reflux. Yeah, that sounds like a Pokemon move, actually. Yeah.
There is a gastro summon, I'm sure. Anyway, whatever you're doing at the moment is causing havoc with your microphone, by the way.
I'm literally doing nothing.
Oh, do less of that.
Is it still havocing now?
Not right this moment, no.
Is it when I move at all, or?
No, it's fine now. It seems to be fine now.
Okay.
Oh no, there it goes again. Well, anyway, we're wrapping
I'll
up.
try and move
anyway,
the wire.
Don't matter. Don't matter too much. So yes. In summary, telegraph your TV twists.
But it's winter.
Oh, sorry. in wintry, telegraph your TV twists. Balance your meals and use vomit as a weapon. I think that's everything. Oh, and melt your mind, melt the bodies. Mustard and yellow.
But don't mix up the acids.
No. If you do mix up the acids, just have some speed to wash it down with.
That's it.
Because it helps it go through the system quicker. Or it's like vomit up, I guess. Maybe you could If you eat the acid, you could then vomit the acid up on the body to melt it.
Oh. Come full circle.
There we are. And then come in a full circle. Because I know you enjoyed it. And I hope you would enjoyed it at home too. So thanks for listening, everyone. Ozzy, any famous last words?